It was a rainy April afternoon when I finally told my parents. Both of them were sitting in the living room, my mom folding laundry and my dad watching TV. I said, "Mom, Dad, I'm leaving to go on my date." My mom asked me, "Oh, what's his name?" I paused. "Macy." As a bisexual woman, I feel like I understand the LGBT community as well as the path it took to get to its goal. The LGBT community and movement strive to create equality for all genders and sexualities. With society constantly changing, I feel it's important for the general public to understand these movements and to understand why society is changing. They have grown from hiding in the shadows in the early US history to a 21st century political movement, and in 2016, there was a vote to decide for legalized gay marriage. In early US history, there's no mention of the LGBT community. Even though this movement started in Grecian times, in the early 18 and 1900s, someone could be put into a mental hospital for even mentioning the possibility of homosexuality. During the civil rights movement, there was some coverage in politics, but it was overtaken by African American and women's rights. In Philadelphia in 1965, there was a march to try to create understanding for the LGBT community, but the true political movement did not start until the 21st century. During the 21st century, this movement gained ground. There was media coverage, and with years of fighting, the following grew. One big media coverage that was looked at was Pride, which is a parade for acceptance of our equality, which I have actually attended twice. A big goal for the LGBT community during this time was legalizing gay marriage. They felt that this was a right that was being taken away from them, and that no matter if you loved the same sex or a different sex, you should be allowed to be married. They emphasized the idea of church versus state and the separation of the two. During the 2016 Supreme Court vote, there was huge controversy. Thousands of people, both LGBT and anti-LGBT, rallied around Washington. After the vote, it was a 4-5 win for the LGBT community. And during that time, there was rapid growth for acceptance. The biggest societal change, though, to be mentioned was neutrality. There was no acceptance for hate anymore. People could disagree with the LGBT community, but they were not actively allowed to hate them. I believe that the LGBT community has come a long way from hiding in the shadows. Now they are accepted in the media, people are being able to adopt as gay couples, and even some religions are accepting, again, the neutrality of the societal change. And I think the best way to make a decision to inform yourself about these groups is looking into both sides and creating your own opinion.